Seems like all he wants to do is save damsels in distress. And the only reason the two of us are even married is because I was the first princess he saved.
Honey, why are you complaining? At least you have 7 other men running around willing to do anything for you. The only friends I've made since marrying my prince are a couple of mice who don't even know how to speak proper English. They don't even know how to say my name. They're always running around going, Cinderella, Cinderella. It's Cinderella. There is an A at the end of my name. You know, sometimes I wish I could get rid of that cat my stepmother left in the castle.
Well, oh gee, your lives just sound terrible. Wait, are you having no problems since you married Philip? No, of course not. I mean, besides, if I did have any problems, my fairy godmothers would help me out.
Did you just say fairy godmothers as in plural?
Of course. Wait, doesn't every princess have at least 3?
I only have 1.
I don't have any.
Don't you two think you should stop saying damsels and have to start running your kingdoms?
No, what's the fun in that? Besides, there have been 7 dwarves that are willing to do that for me.
Oh man, that's awesome. You have actual people running your kingdom? You know, I left my wife's talking mice in charge of they won't blow the castle.
You two are probably the worst rulers I've ever met in my life. You do realize at some point you're actually going to start running your kingdoms, right?
Now, we won't have to as long as there's plenty of damsels to be rescued.
Damsels aren't the same. Ever since that mermaid princess, they all think they can save themselves.
But
No, face the facts. Stay with your freaking wives and run your castle.
Oh, Philip, isn't it lovely outside?
Oh, yes, it is.
Wait. Are you happy?
What on earth do you mean, my dear?
Well, Snow and Cinderella were telling me how their princes are out all the time, searching for princesses to save.
Well, this is definitely the first time I've ever heard of this. The boys have told me nothing! But of course you are the only princess that I've ever wanted to save.
Oh, Philip! I can't believe it. She stayed in our castle for a week.
Not a week,
She
it was
ate all
like
our food.
7 days.
We didn't realize anyone would be out here this late.
Oh, that's quite all right. Me and Rory are just heading back to the castle. We'll leave you two to talk. Good day.
Grumpy saw you save Swamp Princess from the creepy wizard.
Are you really going to believe that old dwarf over your husband? He has had it out for me ever since I saved you from that sleeping spell.
Of course I believed him over you. She is the 14th princess you've saved since we've been married.
14th, darling, I am offended. I've only saved 13 princesses. No, wait.
Our castle's this way.
No, wait. Oh, good riddance. I'll have you know only one of those princesses would be glad to have me as a husband. Oh, am I kidding? I can't get a girl as great as Snow. I mean, for goodness sake, what are the princess's 7 servants who require any form of payment? I need a fairy godmother.
Did you hear that, Philip?
Why, yes, I did. Perhaps you should get one of your fairy godmothers to help.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking. I can ask Merryweather to help them.
Oh, as usual, you are the kindest princess in all the land.
Oh, Philip, let's go home.
I don't get the tree. Why did she pick up a tree?
You really saved 13 princesses! I know, sweetie, but I've been telling you for some time now that man is just a royal pain in the tuchus. I know. I should have listened.
Oh, well, don't worry. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Okay? Maybe I can help you find a new prince.
You most certainly will not. Wait. Who on earth are you? I'm your very own fairy godmother. What?
Wait a second.
Why are you coming now? Why couldn't you come back when I was giving that poison apple? help out a princess in need, and that is exactly what I'm going to do.
You want to bet? Girl, hold my peppermint mocha.
Now, we're supposed to be the model example of proper ladies. Cinderella, apologize to Merryweather, but that's Cinderella.
Fine. Sorry.
And Merryweather, no! Come on now, dear, it won't kill you. Yes, it will. Don't make me count to 3. 1, 2, 3. No, stop! I'm sorry. That wasn't so terrible, was it? Now for the issue of me. I think it would be in my best interest if maybe I took some time off from being Charming's wife. Maybe the dwarfs and I could take a vacation to Neverland. Are you sure, dear? As sure as I was when I thought that that old hag with the apples was trustworthy. No, dear. You do realize who that old woman was, don't you? Why, no. It was very rude of me, but I fell asleep before I could learn her name. Oh, well, I think I'll go pack for Neverland now. I'll let you two know when I return.
And when will that be?
I'm not sure exactly, but I'll let you know as soon as I get back. Bye.
Oh, I hope she won't return now. She'll just be devastated if she finds out.
It would have been better if she never gone at all.
Oh, now, ladies, please. I'll know that she had to leave. I mean, besides, it's not her fault that a prince couldn't help but save every damsel that seems to be in distress.
You know, he doesn't really care if the damsel is royalty or not. Just the other day, there was a simple farmer girl who couldn't open a jar of pickles. A jar of pickles. And do you know what he did for her? He opened that jar of pickles for her.
How outrageous! He should only be allowed to open pickle jars for his wife, and no one else. What? Should be a line in all wedding ceremonies.
That just sounds ridiculous. I'm sure you'd agree if you heard yourself say it. Snow White needed these past 3 years to think and relax. I mean, maybe she finally stopped eating all that junk food she used to. And besides, if she needed a pickle jar open, she had 7 other men willing to help her out.
Knock, knock, I'm back, ladies. Yes, you are. Great to have you back, honey.
I thought you said it was just going to be a short trip. You seem to have changed?
Well, I haven't changed that much. And besides, it was a short trip. I wanted to stay longer, but I thought it was time to come back.
Oh, I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing Charming again and getting back to the way things used to be.
But I don't want things to go back the way they used to be. In fact, I want the exact opposite. You know, I learned something on Neverland. I don't need someone to take care of me because I'm perfectly capable of doing it myself.
Oh, that's great that you have this whole self-empowerment thing going on. But don't you love Charming? Even a little?
I did? Well, I mean, I do, just not the same way. And besides, from all the things Tinkerbell told me, he is perfectly capable of taking care of himself. Did you ladies know he helped a farm girl open a jar of pickles?
What? No, that is outrageous.
Well, he did. And that's the final straw. I mean, it should be in your wedding vows or something to say that you'll never open another pickle jar for anyone but your spouse.
You're right. That does sound ridiculous.
But that's besides the point. He should have never even thought about saving another girl. And he did. And that's why he doesn't deserve me. All 500 pounds with me.
Don't you think you're being a little too harsh on him and yourself?
She most certainly is not. You go, girl. You do not need him. Believe me, there are plenty of frogs to kiss in this world. I would know.
Be quiet. All of our stories were written with happy endings.
Well, maybe this is her happy ending.
Watch your tongue! Everyone knows all of our stories were written with happy endings, and that happy ending is them finding a prince.
Wake up, Merryweather. This is not the 1940s anymore. Princesses are allowed to make their own decisions and choose their own endings now.
But she...
Like what? Snow here is perfectly capable of taking care of herself. And anyone who thinks she is trying to survive is simply stuck in the past. You all don't seem to realize the times are changing. We, even you, Aurora, are all capable of surviving our princes. We're all capable of rescuing ourselves and running our kingdoms by ourselves now. We should stop calling them kingdoms and start calling them queendoms, because that is what we're going to make them. Queendoms. Anyway, Philip, you're a great guy, but Aurora does not need you to survive.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes, she does.
Yes.
Okay, well, maybe she does, but Snow certainly doesn't.
Oh, and what about you, all Miss High and Mighty? Do you need a man to survive?
No, I do not need a man to survive.
Why aren't you leaving your prince?
Because I have no needs.
Exactly. That's what I thought.